Thank you for joining us for this video concerning the peer review process at University of the People. This is the latest in a series of videos, all things University of the People. So the peer review process has received some criticism online in the past, and I thought I'd put some concerns to rest concerning that process. So I bring a unique perspective to this, having been a bachelor's degree student, a master's degree student, and now an adjunct professor. So I know more about how the process works, and I know why it's important. Initially, I was not a fan of peer grading of my assignments. I thought that perhaps I did better than I was marked, or perhaps I just disagreed with the fact that someone that knows as much about the subject as I did at the time, which wasn't much, was responsible for grading my assignments. However, my opinion over time has changed, and I would say that it has an important part in a student's education. So what might that be? Well, it's said that you truly learn about a subject from teaching that subject. That's where you go into in-depth research and begin to understand the subject on a deeper level. So for that reason, I think peer grading and assessment is important because it challenges you to look at your peers' work, which makes you reflect upon your own. And we do this within the confines of a grading rubric. So it's not like students are left to their own devices to grade these papers. There's a rubric that they follow and check boxes, and they give feedback to the producer of that assignment. And then there's an additional backstop. So as a professor at the University of the People, my job on a weekly basis is to look at those student marks that are being given and assess whether they're accurate and whether they need to be adjusted somewhat. For example, in the written assignments, they are graded by 3 of your peers. And if I notice that one of those grades is significantly different than the other 2, then that gives me cause to dig into that grade and see if it's appropriate, see if it's a proper grade. And in the discussion posts, those are also graded by students and are also adjusted by the instructors if they feel as though grades are inappropriate. So, for example, I have seen online students being afraid that if they provide a mark that is accurate but not good, that they might be retaliated against the next time they post an assignment. Well, that isn't going to happen. If it does, the student can request a review by the instructor, and the instructor is watching out for that in the background anyway. So every week, I have to look at every single grade that was given and assess whether that grade was appropriate. So I hope that takes that worry away from your mind concerning peer assessment. I hope it also tells you why it's important to the student to be able to assess the work of others and gain insights from what their peers around them are submitting, how their papers look, for example. They might to be able to gain APA format insights, style insights from their peers, maybe doing something a little bit better than they did. So an important part of the process. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something from it. If you did, please mash the like button below, subscribe to our channel, and if you have any questions about the University of the People or any of its processes, please add that to the comments section below. If I get enough questions on the same topic, I'll make a video about it and get you the information that you need. Thanks for watching. Join us for our next in this series of videos where we compare the University of the People's instruction methods to other popular online universities.